Hi angels, I'm Miss Quiet Queen and you are now tuned into the Quiet Queen Project. And as you can see, I have a very special guest today.
Hi!
Eclectic Anonymous is here as a promise that she will upload more videos that I've been asking about her. Okay? Alright, get in the shot. Wrong way. Wrong shot. Okay, now I want to talk to y'all. I promised you that I would bring you more information on how to effectively astral travel and lucid dream. There's a difference between the two in case you didn't know. We'll explain it. This video may be a little lengthy because I don't want to do too many part one, part two, because y'all just like one video from me. But in order to effectively astral travel or lucid dream, there are things that you need to have in your diet, and there are things that you need to eliminate from your diet. You're not going to travel or even be enlightened spiritually when you have, can I just be blunt here? Blood of another animal in your body. That's disgusting. I mean, I'm not judging because I still have my issues too as far as my diet, but I'm working on it. And I told you guys, as soon as I'm working on it, I'm going to bring to you how I'm working on it. I did a video called How to Raise Your Vibrations. We talked about laughing. We talked about one-word affirmations, but we also talked about food. I said I was going to bring you guys a spread of food to show you what to eat, what foods to eat in order to trigger certain things. We're going to show you what foods to eat to trigger activate your pineal gland. We're going to show you what foods to eat to slow down and reduce inflammation. You need to know what foods to eat as a blood detergent and different things. Yanni is really well versed on some of the things of what they're good for. So I'm going to let her interact periodically throughout this video to throw in her 2 cents as well, okay? All right, so let me just show you a few things that we have, and we're going to pan the camera around as much as we can, but I wanted to let you all know about that first, about what is good and what isn't. Oh, I don't want to stand up. Okay. You can't see anything. Okay, so I need my assistant. She's not here. We're going to be picking up some things. Ayana, I need you. I don't want to stand up.
Oh, can I get my water? That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Okay, how can I help you?
Okay, we just want to show I'm going over here. Just stand right there. I want to show what we have first. First thing I want to show you guys is I have some almonds here that I soaked for 2 days and peeled them. And I'm going to be making almond milk. But as you know, almonds and all nuts are protein. There's no calcium. So if you're going to create a milk, you should put some type of calcium in it. So I bought this. And I'm going to put it in here. So this is a cup of raw almonds. For every 1 cup of raw almonds, you need 3 cups of cold water. 1 tablespoon of calcium. You could put a little Splenda sweetener in it and just a touch of vanilla. And that's it. It's very easy to make. Also, what we have here, we have some radishes.
I'm excited about those.
We got 2 bunches of radishes. How you going to make your radishes?
I think I'm going to saute it with some onions because onions is my John right there. Onions and
butter or vegan butter.
I have vegan butter. Earth Balance. Did you put it out here?
That's right there.
Bam.
That's the vegan butter. Earth Balance.
Earth Balance.
About how much did that cost? Do you know?
I think it's like $3. $3 to $4.
I usually peel these and saute them in butter and onions. I still eat butter. I love butter. We also have here some, I'll show you a few things we got behind here. Some red bell, multi-colored peppers. Let me know if it's not in the shot. We also have some,
my fave,
apple cider vinegar. You all gotta get this apple cider vinegar. It does wonders. Along with turmeric. Ayana bought 2 jars of, I don't know.
Olives. I love olives.
Stuffed olives.
It's because I'm trying to increase my intake of the raw vegan diet. It's one thing to be vegan, it's another thing to be a raw vegan. That's
yes.
On a whole nother level.
And it's harder.
It's a little bit more challenging. I want to say it's hard because I feel like words are power. You have to redirect the way we say things. It's a little bit more challenging, but nothing worth having is without a challenge or without the effort.
So we have here some celery. Now listen, I've been really in contact with my spirit team, and they're telling me certain foods like celery and lettuce and foods that has 0 to no calories, 0 to very little calories are really good to eat when you want to travel astrally and lucid dream, because when you're eating foods that has a compound of things like lots of calories, lots of fat, lots of protein, it weighs your spirit down, people. It does. So if you want to astral travel, try to do it while you sleep if you're not good at leaving your body on your own, which is self-induced. Astral traveling is dangerous, more dangerous. Do it when you go to sleep, but eat stuff light things like this, okay? Because
watermelon.
Yes, watermelon. A lot of stuff that don't have calories in it. Okay. Now, when we went shopping a couple of days ago to several different stores, some of the stuff is already open, like my mushrooms. These are cremini mushrooms. I love these. We
opened up yesterday.
We did. Well,
yeah.
We had before yesterday we had green beans. Yes. Yeah. So I don't know where the green beans at. I just had them somewhere.
They were so good.
So
and
good.
I made vegan chicken the other day.
Oh.
Vegan buffalo chicken.
Oh, that was so good.
I put my foot in that. Okay. It was very delicious. And it was cauliflower.
Yeah.
Somebody keep asking me, how do you have vegan chicken? Well, it's not really chicken, obviously. Hence vegan. It's a vegetable. It's a substitute.
Right. Now this is artichokes. Artichokes are good for inflammation, and they're very healthy. High in vitamin C. I think it's high in beta carotene. I'm not sure, but Black people especially, we are not used to trying all different kinds of stuff. We still thinking with that mentality of when we were our foreparents were slaves, we took whatever was left down, what was handed down. Y'all heard that song, ham bone, where you been? Around the block and back again. Well, they made songs out of shit that they was going through every day. The house Negroes would give the field Negroes a ham bone that they put in for massa and the beans. And then they'll cook their beans in it and give it to their neighbor, and they'll put their beans in it and they give it to their neighbor, and they'll put their rice in it, and so on and so forth. By the time it get back to the original person, ain't no more ham on the bone. So that's why they made the song, ham bone, where you been? Because ain't no more meat on it. But we don't need meat anyway. We're going to use all kinds of substitute. Artichokes may look intimidating, but they are very, very meaty. I love artichokes.
I think when you also come from taste buds that are used to devouring flesh, you have to allow your taste buds time to transition with you. You're not gonna some people do enjoy the vegetables, but for the people who don't really eat vegetables and are meat lovers like my dad, you have to allow yourself to adjust to
my hubby
produce life. It's not the same flavors. I don't like when people say, oh, it's nasty, or eating vegan is nasty. Well, you're used to eating artificial foods, so now you have to get used to what it tastes like to eat foods that are still alive. And
not only that, use condiments that are better for you as well. Like I said, we already went shopping, so we use some of this stuff. Grapeseed oil has a very high burning content. So he says high heat cooking. You can use this. You don't have to worry about it burning so quickly. It's very good, but it's expensive. It is expensive. Yeah, you can use it in salad dressings or drizzle over your toast or whatever. I also have extra virgin olive oil, and this is good for sautéing as well. This was about $14, and what's this, about $9 or $10?
It's actually about $12, $13.
Okay, so use it sparingly. Okay, we have here some broccoli. Get you some broccoli, because like now, you know what I'm saying, she fried the cauliflower, but you can also do broccoli the same way my husband did that. It was very good. We have some What is this? You talk about that.
That's the relish.
Oh, this is the red pepper relish. We love this. It's kind of spicy. It's really good. Tastes good on subs, but vegan subs for us.
Also, the reason why I got that, for some people who are transitioning to the produce life, if you are trying to get used to the flavor, adding things like this that are good for you and still taste good, make your sandwich. Oh my gosh, I put that on my vegan sub.
That shit on everything.
Or, I'm sorry, vegetarian sub.
It's really good. Another thing that we need to do with I already had this for a long time, but I just want to show y'all. Spring rolls, these rice spring rolls, these are so good to have. Get you some broccoli, blanch it with your parsley or some cilantro, a couple of slices of cucumber, roll it up. I'll show you guys how to actually prepare the rice because it's hard. The rice roll up. Also, we have here this. I wanted to try this. I was on YouTube and I was just looking at different stuff. I love different cultures and how they cook different things. This is called a banana flour. And it's a banana flour. And yes, bananas grow from it. But with everything that you grow, it plants the fruit and then it has a flour behind it. So we're going to cook this. This is good for female reproductive system. This is really good for the female. It says very, very delicious. It is found a lot in Indian cooking. So you can go look at some Indian videos. Some Indian cooked videos and find that out. Let's see. We have here some soft taco fajitas. We're going to be making some vegan tacos, and my daughter has 2 bags cauliflower, chipped cauliflower, 2 bags of it. Don't throw away your cauliflower. You know how you use the florets only, but you could take this part and it could still be cooked. Just cook it and make it softer and put your taco seasoning in it, or my daughter makes her own taco seasoning, and then use this. You have some vegan tacos. We have some green peppers you can put in there. We got a bunch of green peppers. Green peppers are very, very good for you. It's also a good snack. When you want to astral travel, prepare yourself all week to do it, angels. Prepare yourself all week for your astral traveling event. Try to do this when you're asleep, and even lucid dreaming. Once you realize you are dreaming, then you can make happen whatever you want to happen. Okay? You are in control. When you're asleep and you say, wow, I know I'm dreaming, make something come into fruition. Now, some people might say, dang, I was asking for the number. I wanted to ask for the number, or I did and I never got it. Let me tell you something. Just because you know you're lucid dreaming and you are in control, there are some things that you're not going to get right away. Like when I wake up, I want $1 million. Because just like there are negative energies and forces in our world right now, so it is on other realms. Okay? There's always something or someone that's, now I'm going to say always, but it seems to be that somebody or some type of energy is always trying to slow you down. So that's why when you answer certain things when you're lucid dreaming and you may not get it, that's why. Because there are energies that's still fighting against us. Okay, so that's the green pepper. I shouldn't even took out a turn. I'm going to have you do that side over here.
You want me to just put them away as we go over them?
Yeah, you can do that.
I got to get some organization on this table going.
I have some pesto. We put this in. Oh, tell her what I made with this. This pesto.
Oh, what was it? A squid ink pasta.
It was delicious.
With roasted tomatoes. Roasted tomatoes. They were so delicious. Yum, yum. Loved it. Loved it.
Yeah, it was very good. We put basil on it and olive oil, some spices, and tossed it in and roasted them in the oven. It's funny because me and my daughter do not like raw tomatoes, but we will eat cooked tomatoes. But I put all that and some pesto and put it in the squid ink pasta. It was absolutely delicious. The squid ink pasta is black. For those of you who don't know what squid ink is, it's the ink that's inside the fish called a squid. Okay, so we have some other things. I have a big thing of baking soda. Got to keep this. You know, this is so good for so many different things. You can clean with this. You can clean the inside of your body out with it. You know, the kids got a stomach ache. Make your homemade Alka-Seltzer. Get a little bit of warm water and put some of this in there. And a squeeze of lemon, just a little bit. I did the cereal with the other video. But she got cereals because sometimes you just got to do what you got to do when you got children. And she didn't get the cereals that's loaded with sugar, like the Frosted Flakes or the what you call them, honeycombs and all that.
Yeah.
She just got Raisin Bran and Cheerios, and her girls will eat these. These are good for them if you're going to choose a cold cereal.
I think the Raisin Bran is good because it's actually got the vitamins and the fibers in it that you need, as well as the raisins and are coated with sugar, so they get their little bit of sweet as well as the healthy. And these are honey nut Cheerios, not the plain ones, but honey nut Cheerios. So they get some type of sweet, but it's the good kind of sweet.
Mm-hmm. Here you go. We got black people sauce, aka hot sauce.
That's mine.
Also, we have some snacks. Anani. She's cheating. Oh no, she's not cheating. These are, you know, some good snacks. I mean, if you're gonna snack, this is a better snack than Cheetos or Funyuns. You know what I mean? These are better if you're gonna snack those. I mean, theirs have gluten in it, you know, carbs, but it's much better than the other ones. And that's her salsa, organic.
Yeah. I don't know if it is. You can't really see
how much was that little tub? So they'll know what they're spending. Probably about $2.99.
I don't really remember, to be honest. It's about $3 to $4.
She big money grip. She ain't got to look at the prices when she shop.
Okay.
Okay, so let me show y'all one of my most favorite foods of all. One of my most favorite foods. Y'all, this is kimchi. This is a Korean dish. It is fermented cabbage, onions, and a few other vegetables. It's so good. This offers you probiotics. What's probiotics?
It's the good kind of bacteria that you need in your body.
You got to have some type of bacteria in your body, and this has to be the bacteria that fights the bad bacteria. So this helps. This is good bacteria. Happy bacteria. Oh, I'm not in shot. So, kimchi. Please make sure you get some kimchi. Hold on. Garlic. If you eat a lot of garlic like we do, get a tub like this and stop playing with them, stop playing with the little bitty old things you gotta peel. If you're not a big garlic person, go ahead and get the ones that you have to peel because they'll last longer. But if you get something like this and you don't use it regularly, it'll start to go bad. But
garlic should, I feel like personally, garlic should be, I don't like not seeing my face. Garlic should be in almost every meal. This is another one of those natural antibiotics, garlic. Something that we look over all the time, or you might use it regularly, but it is very, very important. I wasn't a big garlic eater until I started doing my own research.
It smells delicious, doesn't it? It's very strong.
Yeah.
Okay, so another thing that, she also, here, Gwen, Nani. Peaches and cream for her children. This is a little bit of a cheat sheet, but that's okay. Also, I get a lot of, all of this stuff I got here. Well, most of it is from Jungle Gyms. Did we get anything from Walmart?
Nope.
Oh, okay. All this is from Jungle Gyms. This is yellow fine cornmeal. Y'all, this is 2.5 pounds. And it was only $1.61. Okay. Now know that I'm just showing you this. I didn't do all the grains yet. And this one is, you got sesame seeds.
Yeah.
Sesame seeds. Oh, seeds are good if you want to travel and lucid dream. I'm learned through my spirit team. Lucid dreaming, you can eat a lot of seeds. A lot of the small seeds. Not necessarily the nuts. Some people consider a nut a seed. But the small ones like hemp seeds, black sunflower seeds, chia seeds, white sunflower seeds. That's what, not sunflower seeds. These are white sesame seeds.
I have sunflower seeds though.
Yeah, you can use sunflower seeds. Those are good to trigger the endorphins in your brain, and also it does something to your pineal gland, and it really helps you to connect with your spirit, your higher self, which is the perfect you. Here we have some quinoa. Now this, I never had black quinoa. This looks delicious. But my daughter picked this up. This was $3.90, so it is kind of expensive because in that it's only a little more than a half a pound.
This was one of the more expensive bags because they had some other varieties of quinoa in there. They had tricolor quinoa. They had white quinoa. So those were a little bit more. I think the tricolor were the most expensive. But this is a close second. I think because I got a smaller bag, and a lot of them already came there it is. Let me go over here. A lot of them already came pre-packaged and stamped with the price. You know how like sometimes they do with meats. So I got the smaller bag, and it was about $3.90.
That's a lot. Now what I have here, if anybody needed to know, I don't know why, but my favorite rice is basmati rice. Until I discovered this. This is smoked basmati rice. Why does this put me in a good mood? This is like an aphrodisiac for me. I'm for real. Isn't that a shame? It's $4.63 for a little bit more than a pound. That's smoked basmati rice, y'all. If you don't know how to cook rice, don't mess with that. I love basmati rice. It's absolutely good. Now, my daughter picked up some Smart Ground crumbles.
You can actually smell the smoked.
You can.
If you ever had like the smoked cheese, you can literally smell it through the bag. It smells smoked. It's so good. Okay, sorry.
That's okay. This is Smart Ground Original Crumbles. See that? It is a vegan meat. You can see the package right there. I'm going to read to you. Now this is, you know, if you want something a little bit heavier before you go to bed, you can have this. I mean, that's no meat. I mean, if you want to really, really astral travel or lucid dream, don't eat any heavy proteins, period. Because proteins is what do it. This is better than not eating meat. I mean, better than eating meat, okay? So what this is, where's the ingredients? It is water, textured soy protein, which is nothing but tofu, soy sauce, salt, chicory extract, and blah, blah, blah. So that's Smart Ground crumbles. And she also got some Gimme Lean. This is a different brand, right? And this is made out of the same thing, probably, soy protein.
It's the same brand.
Is it?
Light Life.
Okay. I don't know how much this was. But it does have an expiration, does it? No. Anyway. But you could use this, so like it's veggie sausage. So this should probably taste like sausage. This right here, you have to create to make it taste like whatever you want. You could use it in place of hamburger. You could make chili or shepherd's pie, whatever you use. This is like a breakfast sausage right here, this tube. Okay. All right. She also, we have right here, it takes y'all to know what she, did you tell everybody what you was drinking?
No.
This is the chlorophyll water. Now, yeah, you want to astral travel? You want to lucid dream? Clean your blood. Clean your blood out. Okay? It's something about cleansing your inside of this vehicle will help you. Okay? This is chlorophyll water. It's some alkaline water.
Pineal decalcifier.
Yes.
Those alfalfa leaves.
Yeah, that's what that's made out of. Okay, we have some cherries, very high in iron. For those of you who need some iron. Very high in iron. And so was that squid ink pasta that we ate. Very high in iron. And in this big old bowl, we have all kinds of fruits. She got the little bitty bananas. I don't know. What are these supposed to be good for?
Those, according to Dr. Sadie, are the alkaline bananas. Banana.
Show your face. Alkaline bananas.
Banana. He said he was, I mean, there's so many different sources of information. There's no right way, but I think that Dr. Sadie is pretty credible. So I just went ahead and picked these up if they're supposedly be more alkaline. But you know, I know the regular bananas are fine as well.
Yeah, we're gonna show you how to make some things.
Oh, you want to show the whole cook bowl since we already on the bananas?
I did. I kind of showed you. We got pears. My daddy used to love
That's the alkaline fruit for you.
Alkaline and lime.
Because I love lime juice. That's good throughout your day.
And we got some lemons.
Lemon juice as well.
Put that lemon with the
apple cider vinegar for your detox with some raw honey.
And here's some
grapefruit. I like those for breakfast.
And that's those things that I just showed you. All of that citrus, all that. Minus the bananas. I'm not sure about the banana. Those things really would make your spirit light, so that it won't. What I mean by light, I'm kind of finding another word. You won't be so grounded.
Less condensed.
Okay. Now we also have a bunch of avocados. Now she don't really like the texture of avocado that much, but she's trying to get used to it. This is that wonder food, just like turmeric. We have so many wonder foods. Okay. I'm going to be making this. I'm going to be making a mayonnaise. It's not going to be like real mayonnaise, but it's going to be a spread that you could put on your sandwiches. I make pudding. I make avocado pudding. I make avocado shakes.
I like avocado smoothies because it's not the taste that I have a problem with. I think because it's the good kind of fat, and we all know the fat is the part that tastes good. Everyone knows that. So this is the good kind of fat, though. So you can still taste it. It still tastes really good. That texture, though, I can't get that mushy, slimy mess in my mouth. Never could. Never will. Sorry.
She's so bad. But this is the good fat, though. It's a very fatty vegetable, but it's good. And we also have us some fresh carrots. Now, I'm going to make some carrot casserole. I did it before. I don't think I showed anybody, though. You just grate it in the same way you make macaroni and cheese. Just use carrots, okay? And you can even use vegan cheese if you want. And vegan cheese has carrots in it. So, yeah, it's a very good vegetable to have and to juice it. I put them all over here, so, or they might be, well, here, I don't know. This is the celery. So, okay. So there's that. And then we have some large tomatoes. I don't really know why she bought tomatoes.
Because I want to make a tomato-based dish. The acids in the tomatoes are helpful. I haven't decided the dish that I want to make with it, but something, every time I go grocery shopping, yes. Thank you. Oh. Every time I go grocery shopping, I try to. It sounds kind of cheesy saying this to people. Mama might be used to it because she's been doing this for a while. But I just kind of speak with my spirit as you grocery shop because, I mean, we're supposed to be in tune with listening to our hearts anyway instead of thinking with our minds. And so, with that being said, you just apply that with every aspect in your life. And so I do that with grocery shopping. And something was really pushing me to pick up some tomatoes. And it was saying make a tomato dish. So I'm going to make a tomato dish.
And a lot of times what that means is your brain is trying to tell you something that you need.
Your body needs.
You might need some beta carotene, but you're not going to hear, hey, you need beta carotene. So your brain will give you cravings for carrots or tomatoes or, things that have that in it, So pay attention. That's another key component to astral traveling when you're feeding your body. Pay attention. Oh, we already told you about, did we ever tell them about the vegan butter? Okay. This is one of my favorite guilty pleasures also. This is feta cheese. I buy it bulk like this. I love feta cheese. And I also have a few small mozzarella balls. I eat it as a snack, or you can also put it in your salad and do some other things with it.
I don't think the cheeses and things like that as far as dairy goes are as bad as the meat.
Right.
I think if you're going to transition and you mess with the cheese and the milk and the whatever, I mean, I feel like milk should be easy to get rid of because you got almond milk.
Yeah, I don't drink milk anymore.
But as far as cheese go, I understand that some people are literally have to have their cheese.
And my butter, honey.
Don't beat yourself up.
That's right.
Get yourself some damn
cheese if you want some cheese. I mean,
until you get to the point where you're strong enough and confident enough that you can
leave it alone.
Let it go. Because that is the goal. Is we're supposed to be working towards getting rid of everything that is unhealthy for us.
And if anybody tell you to do a cold turkey, tell them kick rocks with no socks, okay? Because everybody can't do everything that, It's in moderation. And anyway, here's another sweet snack. All you mommies out there, my daughter's a mommy, I was a mommy, and we had to create or find healthy snacks for our children. Stop giving your kids candy.
Please stop that.
Stop giving them candy, because what you're doing is you are robbing their bodies with that junk and that sugar. My daughter has this, and her baby left it up here. She left one piece. Give me a can of raviolis out of the cabinet, please. So, this is, what are these?
You talking about this?
Yeah. What are these? These are dates.
Dates.
Okay.
Very sweet.
You talk about your dates for candy. She normally gives her girls hibiscus flowers. We didn't buy them any.
Yeah, they're candied hibiscus flowers. If you drink hibiscus tea, but I feel like the hibiscus flowers, they are good for you. They're a blood detergent, but the stuff that they candy it with, I don't know. Something's not sitting right for me. So I like the dates because they have literally not done anything to them but dry them out, and they're so freaking sweet.
They are very sweet. You can make some cookies and put that in there with your gluten-free flour and all of that. We also have ginger. Y'all, I'm telling you, you want to astral travel? You're going to make you a pot of tea, put a bunch of ginger, shred up some ginger in it.
You can have a cup of ginger tea before you go to bed.
Before you go to bed.
And amplify it.
And splash of apple cider vinegar. I'm serious, y'all. Do that. You and if you want to astral travel and lucid dream, when you're drinking this kind of tea, read a book on it. Read a chapter from a book. Any kind of spiritual book. Doesn't have to be about astral traveling or lucid dream, but read about something or look at several videotapes just of me or other spiritualists just before you go to sleep. Drink your ginger tea with grated lot of ginger in it, lemon or lime, a splash of apple cider vinegar, and maybe a little bit of cinnamon. Drink it when you're ready to do that. I'm telling you. Okay. Also, we have here is cilantro, and this is one of those things, y'all, that is very good for you as far as decalcifying your pineal gland. Cilantro. My husband hates cilantro. He said it tastes like perfume. But I want to show you this. Ayana, I've done some research. We bought, Ayana, you remember what these are called?
Mommy. That is salsify.
This is salsify. It's a vegetable. Salsify is like a root. It's actually in the sunflower family, because when it grows and flowers up, it has a beautiful flower that looks like a sunflower seed flower. But the way you cook this is you peel it. You can cut it into little small cubes or into 2-inch cubes. You peel it and you boil it for about 3 to 5 minutes first. Then you take it out, drain it, and you saute it in butter, or you could use vegan butter. Little onions, salt and pepper, and it's really good. It's like it's in the mind, put you in the mind of turnip root and a potato, something like that. And it's very good.
It's got kind of a milky lining around there too.
Does.
If you slice it in half. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna be able to see it. Yeah, I'll try to.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can see it right
there.
there.
Yeah, look at this.
That's perfect. Let me see if I can get close up.
And tell them what it's good for, because I don't know.
It's good for where's the camera at? I don't know if you guys can see that. Can they see it?
Yeah.
It's got a really.
It is.
And that's natural medicine right there.
Exactly.
That's how you know when something is organic and really good for you, because nature will produce its own liquid and medicine.
It's good for indigestion issues.
Sweet.
Common cold. So if your baby's is sick or got a cold, you boil some of this. You can make tea out of it. Put a little bit of honey in it.
Don't give your baby all that medicine.
Yeah. No, we don't need nothing over the counter. We have been healing. We have been healing ourselves for centuries before these white folks showed up on my bed and started pushing pharmaceuticals.
Did you just say white folks?
I mean, they brought it up. They made it. We didn't have that mess. We healed ourselves.
So another thing that you need to remember with this salsify, I said solidify, is when you boil it, you can boil it like this, and then when you let it, after you let it boil for about 3 to 5 minutes, too. Arthritis.
But achy bones and joints.
I'm about to get me some, because I definitely got that. You can just take your thumb and peel it off. You don't really have to peel it with a knife because you'll probably lose too much of the flesh. So just let it boil, then peel it off, and then chop it up and saute it. Get you some Cellify. Also, we have some, what's this called? Oh, you didn't get it good. It's going bad, Yana. Huh? This is aloe vera. I think she said she was going to take it and just put it on your face. If your baby got eczema, take a piece of this and put it all over.
Well,
to make sure that they're not allergic to aloe vera, but it's good for.
I am in the process of coming out with my own line of skincare products. So that's what I got it for. But yeah, you can eat it, you can drink it. As a matter of fact, did you show the aloe vera juice? You're next.
This is your stuff. I did all of this. You got.
We splitting the table in half. Okay.
Y'all can't have this pretty. I know, even though she's sweeter than anything on this table.
Sweeter than the dates. Okay, well let me just point out really quick. I don't know how many of you know what this is. Can they see it?
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
This is, I don't know why I asked that question because it's not like they can answer me. But this is seaweed salad.
Put her in your bag.
The ingredient, they just put some, oh wow. I didn't know they had jellyfish in that.
Is jellyfish in
it? It's seaweed, agar-agar, sesame seed oil, chili, sesame seeds, jellyfish, red pepper.
That's why it got that fishy taste. I didn't know you could eat jellyfish.
Me either.
Like but it's delicious.
It really is good. It actually does taste like a salad, and it is real seaweed.
Very good for you. This seaweed and brown seaweed, it helps put gears on your life.
Okay, but I can't carry Tori while I do that. Hold on, Mama. I'm right here. Okay, so also I just wanted to show you that this is chopped like minced cauliflower. Cauliflower, whatever.
I'm sorry.
It's chopped cauliflower, and I use these to act as like a base for, instead of using meat, I'm making tacos. So, I know, before you even go there, but I actually got the traditional tortillas, flour tortillas. Okay, don't judge me. But I'm making tacos. This will be my meat, and then you just kind of color it with some turmeric. You know, turmeric is a natural antibiotic in itself. Whatever seasonings you want. I'm not too strict on the seasonings I use on my food, as I know that the food that I'm using is healthy. Again, a work in progress until I can fully transition to the raw vegan diet where I don't use as many seasonings as much. I mean, I think you could use the pink Himalayan salt, but we
oh, you want to show mine?
Yeah, or sea salt if you want to use seasonings. Pepper is not bad for you to use, so you can continue to use that. If you're a raw vegan diet, you make your own salad dressings. Oh, here it is. Are you gonna switch with me and start cleaning things up?
Yeah.
Yay!
I do want to talk about the raviolis when you get finished.
Okay. But yeah, this is dead sea salt.
Dead sea salt, yes.
Never heard
from
of
the
that.
Dead
I'll
Sea.
never do that.
It's from the Dead Sea. Nothing grows in there because it's so heavy. Got so much salt in it. But Dead Sea salt, I bought it not necessarily to eat with it,
Feels
but
different.
It's very rocky. It looks like pearls. But I like to make tinctures and potions and magical spells using this. Hence the word Dead Sea when you want to end something. You know. So, did you already talk about this?
Yeah. Where did you guys get this from?
Me.
Here. What do you say? No. What do you say, Victoria?
Hi, guys.
You're welcome. Here, throw this away from here, baby.
Hi.
Thank you.
Okay, and then this is the real 6. Is that what this is?
That's
The real?
that's pink salt.
It's pink Himalayan salt. It's so pretty even. I feel like it's good when you're cooking too. And I love the fact that it's pink because, you know, pink symbolizes love. And when you're cooking, you put your love into it, your heart into it. And that also, I mean, it really does contribute to the health of an individual. It depends on the mood of the person making the food. And yes, it does contribute to the electrolytes. But we have to consider and think about little things like that. I just kind of want to amplify and elaborate a little bit. When you're making your meals, keep in mind your mood and keep in mind your intent and effort behind it. And I think that just kind of reminded me of the pink salt.
I didn't talk about the beets. You can tell them how I make that beet
Ice cream. The beet ice cream.
Beet ice cream and candy beets.
Oh, that was so good. And yes, so how many bundles did I pick up?
Just one.
No, this was.
Is that 2 bundles?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is 2.
We need to increase our intake of root vegetables. So pretty much if it comes out of the ground. What about potatoes?
Yeah, that's too high. It's very fat.
It's very high in starch. I don't know. I wouldn't push potatoes as much. I think if you have a small supply of food, potatoes definitely can fill in the gaps for some of the things. Obviously, you would be short on some other.
So you like the beet ice? I used to make her beet ice cream when they was little. You remember that?
Of course.
And I made candy beets. I've showed y'all. I'm gonna make another video and I'll show you how to do the candy beets with the cherries and what else?
Yeah, I remember the candy beets. Those are good.
Apple, the pears in it. Also, if you can't choke down the flesh, then get you some beet powder. That's what this is. Blend up a banana in some almond milk. Put you some strawberries, a couple of blueberries, and some beet powder. You will definitely help your spirit soar. You will help raise your vibration when you will consume things like this, okay? So the beet powder is good as well. And it's kind of concentrate, so maybe it's an acquired taste.
I personally like pickled beets.
You do?
Yes. I'm really big on dill, if you haven't noticed. All of this, my pickles. Did you already do the pickles though?
The who?
The pickles?
Nope.
I think as well, I'm gonna go ahead and say this because it ain't like this is not real life and people don't actually smoke. If you are a marijuana user, are you allowed to bring that up on YouTube?
If you're what?
If you smoke Mary J?
What about Mary J?
I was just gonna emphasize the intake of pickles. If you smoke. If
I
you're a
never heard of
smoker.
it. Pickles and smoking? What's that got to do with each other?
Increase your intake of pickles if you are a smoker. It helps clean your urine.
Oh, that's the deal. Probably because of the deal.
It is.
I can show you how to clean your urine. While you playing, I got a lot of stop believing me.
Tricks in the trade.
You know, I mean, because I know a lot of herbs. Mostly all herbs can clean your urine.
Yeah.
People don't know that. But especially golden seal, slippery elm. But anyway, we're gonna finish this haul.
Okay, so I have 2 bundles of cilantro. I'm sure most of you already know this is a really good pineal decalcifier. It's a good blood detergent. And I have a whole book that I'm writing and putting together of medicinal herbs. This is definitely one of them, along with rosemary, which is my new all-time favorite herb. Well, it's not really new, but I've been digging rosemary for a while. But yes, this is cilantro. Do we know where the cilantro bag is? Here's the green beans she was looking for earlier. These are the fresh green beans, the whole ones with the ends still attached, not unsplit. These are my favorite kind.
And we had these the other day with slices of cremini mushrooms and lots of garlic in it. It was
We
so
had that
good.
with the vegan chicken.
Yes, that's right.
And I got lots of, this is like 4 cucumbers. Because I intend on making a cucumber salad, like a big portion of a cucumber salad. Including the celery, the cucumbers, onions, raw. It's going to be a raw salad because I'm trying to, of course, again, introduce more of the raw vegan dishes in our lives.
Lemongrass.
The more raw food you intake in vegetables and produce, the better. Okay, so we got lemongrass. You want to do the lemongrass, Mom? Mom.
What?
You want to do raw lemongrass?
Raw lemongrass?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's good for. I know you can put it in soups. You only cook with, let me show y'all in case you don't know. A lot of countries, I mean, I got a lot of fans all over in different countries. Some of y'all know more about this than I do, but you cut this part off. You only use the bottom. You don't eat this top part. It's too fibrous. You can't chew it. Okay, you just peel off some of the layers, and then you cut it. But that's the part that you eat. Okay, and she's looking up the good medicinal properties.
Okay, so everything I'm reading about lemongrass, I think I got my definitions mixed up. Because this is good for fever, achy joints, stomach problems. I told you that that's what salsify was good for. And salsify does do that as well. A lot of the herbs that we eat, they do generally have the same medicinal properties. Some of them are just a little bit more concentrated in one area over the other. But yes, this is good for the common cold, achy joints, fever, indigestion, cough, whooping cough, lemongrass tea. Soak some lemongrass and some honey. Get rid of that whooping cough. I hate the. Ugh.
I mean, she got 2 bags of snacks. I know she likes to give her daughters these because they're gluten-free, first of all, and it's a healthier snack than just regular old potato chips fried in grease.
And that's even for us, you know, sometimes if you a snacker, because I only eat 1 meal a day. So when I eat my 1 meal, I don't want to have to go back in the kitchen and make something all over again. I want to be able to snack and satisfy my tiny craving. Because once you start to eat lighter, your stomach shrinks and you don't require a whole lot of food to feel full anymore. So yeah, we get healthy snacks to snack when you're feeling snacky. Plus another one if you're a smoker. Instead of snacking on that absurd mess or running up to McDonald's or Wendy's or White Castle or some nasty mess. My babies like those. Buy healthy snacks to snack on at home. I mean, treat yourself sometimes. Personally, if I'm gonna have the pretzels and the healthy tortilla chips and all of that stuff and the salsa, I want a bag of salt and vinegar chips. That's my weakness. I will allow my children to have one weakness per shopping trip. And this is theirs. They like the Cinnabons. I ain't gonna perp. I look too.
Okay.
Oh, you want me to put this away?
No, so I want you to keep doing the rest. I will put it up.
Okay. We of course got
the cacao.
The cocoa every single time. Anytime you run out, re-up. We always get the gold one brand. Trying to think.
We gotta get. That's the brand we get.
Yeah, this is the brand we always get.
And that was how much? $4 or $5? It's only 87%.
No, this was $2.99.
Oh,
I
that's
think.
it.
For this, and this is 100. This is 87% cocoa. I like the 87% because it's not too tart like the 100%.
Oh,
not that.
The 100% is the best.
It's most healthier for you because it's 100%, but still, my goodness, it is a acquired taste. First of all, 100% chocolate is acquired. I ain't talking about the milk chocolate.
Right.
I ain't talking about Hershey.
Snickers.
That's not this. Okay, this is a real chocolate. That's knockoff chocolate.
That has
That's
no sugar
GMO.
in it. Yeah.
This is real.
Okay, let me tell them this real quick. Okay, so you know how I've seen a lot of cooks on YouTube, and I ain't gonna call no name, but they love feeding their children. This is one of the favorite things they like to feed their kids. And I used to give my children this when they was little, and I ain't know no better. Spaghetti rings, and my husband picked something up. He give it to our granddaughters because he don't know no better. But I said, you know what? Since they do like these spaghetti rings, we used to call them raviolios. I'm gonna make some for them since they like that tomato sauce. What I have here, this is called Annaletti. It's a biscotti, a product of Italy. It's round, just a round noodles, and I'm going to make my own SpaghettiOs. So do that, and you know your kids. And if they still eat hot dogs, you can get a beef hot dog and chop it up in there. Just make your own SpaghettiOs and hot dogs or SpaghettiOs with tomato sauce. Don't get the can.
Enzyme modified cheddar and pasteurized processed cheese. Damn. They
Faker than fake.
the processed cheese. Oh, that sounds so nasty.
Disgusting. What else is in there?
High fructose corn syrup. Let me see. Pasteurized milk, cultured salt, enzymes. They got a lot of different kinds of enzymes in here.
So, in other words, it's best to make our own, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to be doing.
Bleached wheat flour.
Bleached.
I love onions. Again, I won't stress that enough. I like red onions, yellow onions, sweet onions. I mess with them all. But most importantly, I can't get rid of chives. I don't think I need to. Do I? They're green. And they're alive. So, yeah. Chives.com. Huh?
Those are good ones. The chives are the skinny one without the white at the bottom.
Yeah.
Scallions is what you got.
Scallions, my bad. Tomato. You know you paper with your words.
Tomato. Okay, then you got the spinach.
Yeah.
I
Two
love
big
spinach. I love.
I'll just rinse some of this off, throw it in a bowl, whip me up some ginger vinaigrette or a lemon vinaigrette,
and just
dice up some raw onions. Boom.
Boom. Good for you. Talk about the juice.
Oh, I got these smoothies for breakfast. I'm not a big breakfast eater. If you're anything like me, you don't wake up hungry. I don't. I never do. I think it's still programming from the military because we got up at 4:45 every morning and we would go running and work out until about 9:30, 9, and then go eat breakfast. But I still don't eat breakfast, not even at 9 or 9:30. I will wait until maybe like midday, eat my one meal, and I'll just snack for the rest of the day until about. I really don't snack very much either, though, to be honest with you. I smoke or something. But my life, my business, whatever. But these, I'm trying to make myself at least have a grapefruit or a smoothie. So that's what these are for. I just bought these from the grocery store. They are organic, different flavors. They got strawberry, banana. What is this? Cherry. I like cherry because they say that cherry good for the pum pum. Cherry and the pineapple good for the pum pum. And you gotta have the taste good for the pum pum.
Oh,
Tropical goodness.
did you say it's good for
That's
the pum pum?
important. And then we got amazing mango. So yes.
Talk about these antioxidant drinks that you bought. What is these for?
Oh,
This one is what? I want to
those are mostly for my kids. They still enjoy their sugars. They still enjoy their
Oh, this is a sugar?
I can't. It's natural sugars. It's 100% juice. If you're gonna give them sugar, make sure
Oh
it's
my!
a 100% juice.
Wow.
And this is an antioxidant. And then I got the grape juice over here for the heart health. Also with antioxidants. Welch's brand, to be exact. I've learned that they don't really have too many healthy antioxidant juices in the store brands.
What?
It's all name brand stuff. Because, you know, I'm a bargain shopper. And if you got what I need in the off brand, I guess we're going to be rocking off brand. Like, I'm not too hard to please. And then also the orange juice. I have an orange juice weakness. But it is non-GMO. That's important. This don't look like the kind I usually get.
It doesn't. This looks fatter.
It is probably the bigger one though. Yeah.
Okay, just strawberries.
And then we got berries.
Oh,
Berries.
that's her favorite fruit.
Yeah, my little one. Berries galore. She messed up some blueberries.
Oh, she
too.
eats some blueberries too. Yeah.
Okay, can you get all those fruits over there? So we got strawberries. I bought this the first time, and we literally only had this for about a day, and it's almost gone. This is the big one. So I wanted to kind of re-up on another extra little small one.
Okay.
We got berries, blueberries, pineapple chunks. I told you, good for the pom pom, make it taste so good. And apple slices. Personally, I get down with the apple slices and some peanut butter as a snack.
And that's a good snack because that peanut butter is a protein.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real good.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about what did you get? You got some pomegranate cherry juice, 100%.
And it's good for iron. I have a iron deficiency. That's probably why I'm so damn high yellow.
That ain't got nothing to do with you.
It might be. I don't know.
When I was carrying you, I was low in iron.
So it's her fault.
And she had yellow jaundice. She had yellow jaundice. But the doctors tried to give me some medicine to give to her, and they wanted me to put it in her hoo-hoo area because they said she might start bleeding. Don't get alarmed. I'm like,
no.
You telling me that if I give this medicine to this baby, don't be alarmed if her poo-poo, her punani starts to bleed. I'm good.
As a baby?
I'm good. Yeah. I said no. I'm good. They didn't like to hear me say that I wasn't gonna give it to her. Like, one nurse wanted to make it seem like I was being abusive. I'm not giving my baby that. You know what I did? Because I already studied herbs. Milk thistle is good for your baby when they have yellow jaundice. That's what I gave her. I made her some milk thistle, put it or strained it really, really well. And
you get milk thistle powder.
I put it in my breast milk and gave it to because I breastfed my kids. And yellow jaundice gone.
My oldest had yellow jaundice as well. I cried. Did I have it as bad as Anaya did? Because she was under the UV ray light. She had to have the little goggles on.
You didn't have it that bad.
My heart was so broken. Ain't no feeling like seeing your baby in that damn box.
But when she brought her to my house, I gave her some milk thistle. Sure did. But your husband was like, what is that?
Because he a mouse nigga. All right. He ain't my husband no more. Let's not get it twisted. I'm single. Hey.
Okay, so all right, so you got your coconut oil, coconut water. Now, y'all, when you're thirsty, if you can choke down coconut water, I love coconut water. But
I think coconut water tastes like cereal milk.
It does taste like cereal milk. It tastes like cereal milk. This will get rid of your thirst immediately. I mean, right now. You take a tablespoon of it, you're like, damn, I had cotton mouths. But not anymore. These I love. These are the English cucumbers. Vegetable lagoon. I love these. I love the texture. They're smaller than the cucumbers she showed you earlier. And they're really good for salads. They're really good to eat in plain. I like to chop them up with some red onions and some tomatoes. Now, I said I don't eat raw tomatoes, but I will if you prepare them in oil, salt, and vinegar. And these are good like that. I also like to chop these up and put them in a creamy sauce and pour it over top of my fish if I eat fish. We have right here some unsweetened almond milk. My daughter brought some unsweetened almond milk. And at first I started not to make my own almond milk this week because she got 2 gallons. She got 2 things of almond milk here. But you know what? The way these kids go through cereal and chocolate milk, because we're not going to be drinking no more milk. This is it. And we have here, this is organic vegetable. I didn't know she bought organic vegetable. She's into the organic stuff. I'm not as strict as she is. But vegetable broth, this is good. Now, y'all, I also want to show you guys how to make vegetable broth. When you cut up an onion or you slice a tomato or green peppers or anything, any type of vegetable you use and you don't use the whole part of the vegetable, you only use part of it and you throw the rest away, stop throwing that. Stop throwing your scraps of your vegetables away. put them in a big old, either get a compost for your garden or put them in a big pot and make broth. Yeah. Ayana, I'm going to need you to talk about your juices here. Okay, let me tell y'all something though. Let me tell y'all this. Last year, I felt like I was coming down with a kidney infection and a urinary tract infection. It was all that connected, whatever. And I did not want to go to the doctor. Didn't feel like it. I said, okay, I know they say drink some cranberry juice, and I have drank it. It did make me feel better. But from the time the infection started till it ended, I wanted to see if this was going to really work, if that's all I had was cranberry juice. I drank a bottle of cranberry juice, I think it's this brand and this much in 1 day, 1.5 days. It's hard to choke down because it's extremely bitter. Don't try to sweeten cranberry juice. It's not going to work. It's extremely bitter. This is concentrate.
I found that it helps to put it on ice.
Oh, okay. I drank this. I'm telling y'all, in 3 days, I didn't have a urinary tract infection anymore. I didn't have a kidney infection. It was all gone. It was done. And I didn't take the medicine the doctor gave me. This right here, oh, this is important. This is what I really want to tell y'all about. Some of y'all probably already left the video because it's so long. Remember when I said you don't put a lot of heavy stuff in your system. If you want to astral travel and you want to be light and you want to cleanse yourself, okay? Drink you some prune juice. Y'all drink prune juice at least once a week. Have like 4 ounces at least once a week. Drink this prune juice. This is the brand. This is Lakewood Organic Pure Prune Juice. You can also make your own. What was those? Oh, you can also make date juice like this. Dates also flush your system out. So that's a good reason to give to your kids. Like she was showing you the dates, because they're really, really sweet, and it also flushes them out from all the other junk that their friends may give or their friends' mama when they go over their house. Okay, so get you some prune juice and some cranberry juice, and this is another. This is the one that I picked out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd rather have yours.
That's why I showed you before I put it in the cart. I said, this is the one I'm getting.
Well, this one not look too bad. I'll try it. I got grape cranberry juice, and she has one. And last but not least, and I think we're done, except we got to show you, bam! Tell them about that.
Aloe vera juice. I should write a commercial.
You should.
I should write a commercial.
Aloe vera
Juice. You gotta make it long.
This is the same brand of the pure prune juice. Okay, what is aloe vera juice? This is good for your joints. It's good for joint health. You can also put on your body. It's good for lesions and stuff like that. But that's what you use the whole
good detox as well.
It's a good detox.
Flushes your system. Smooth the fuck out. I mean, heck. I have a potty mouth, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I keep my cranberry juice.
Oh! Good night. Oh, my word.
What?
That's not good.
It's 100% aloe vera. And honestly, I feel like it would be nasty. It's 100% aloe vera. It's not a sweet plant at all. And it doesn't have any sweeteners or anything added in it.
Here's what I'm going to do.
Let me taste it. Never mind.
I can't taste it now. Go ahead. You the one behind you. Girl.
I have literally never had aloe vera juice, and I keep seeing people on my Snapchat drinking aloe vera juice. Now, I do know that they do have some aloe vera juice that has added sweeteners, but I said, you know what? I don't drink stuff with added sweeteners or anything else, so I'm going to get the 100% aloe vera juice. Bump what y'all talk about. Because I can drink cranberry juice. It's not sweet.
She's prolonging, y'all. Drink the juice.
No.
Drink the juice, anime.
Okay, I will let you know it does smell like bounce that ass. I'm a little nervous.
Uh-oh.